Hey guys, the purpose of this video is to equip you with everything you need to know to get a new offer up and running on your site. So let's get started. If we begin here in the calendar view section, we're able to highlight that on our upcoming schedule for the next 2 months, there's a gap, in this case from March 1st to March 9th, where we don't have any coverage on our website with an offer. Yaystack Offer. So we're going to go ahead and rectify that by either clicking this new offer button here or by clicking on this menu item here on the left hand side. So let's go ahead and click on this button here, new offer. Notice we roll into a 4-step process for offer creation. I'm going to walk you through all that, but on the right hand side what you'll see as we go through this is previews. So the top is the button preview. This is when the widget is minimized and only the button is present on your site. This is what individuals are going to see. And then the widget preview here is what this is going to render like on your website. So as we build content on the left hand side, it's going to begin to fill in and let you see what this is going to look like when it's what the offer looks like, what it looks like once it's been retrieved, and then how this is going to display on your site. So let's get started. First thing you have to do is determine the offer category. You either have to just choose to have a share to get offer. This is when the customer shares on your site, they get something that personally benefits them. It could be free shipping, BOGO, $10 off, whatever it is that you want to do. That's something of personal benefit. Share to give is that when they share, they get a promo code that when used at checkout triggers a charitable donation to the cause of your choice. And then win-win is what we're going to do today, which is going to be an offer that once shared and once that promo code is used, it triggers a personal benefit to the customer as well as a charitable contribution. So that's step one. Step two is determining which platform you want this shared on. So typically, if you're a B2C business, you're going to choose Facebook. We've got additional platforms that are going to be added in the future. And if you're a B2B type business, then you might choose LinkedIn, where when that share goes out, other business professionals are able to hear about this specific offer. So we're going to put here $10 off and $10 to charity. Notice as I fill this out, it all populates here on the right-hand side. Win-win, we're going to say share this and get $10 off your next offer, and we will donate $10 to Charity Water. Great organization, Charity Water. Button wording. This is where if you leave it with this first button, it chooses the default. So when I've chosen a win-win offer, the default wording says you share, we give, you get. A bit of a mouthful, so you might say, you know, I want something that's a more drastic call to action to get people to really click on this. And I'm just going to put $10 off. Now that's what that button's going to look like. And again, you can play with this to see what is it that really draws people in. Let's go ahead and click next. Because I've chosen a Facebook share, I now get to choose between either the post that my customers are going to be sharing to either have an image or a video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choose an image here. This is going to pull from my image library, and I've got this great image here for my company that is an image of our brand along with the fact that we are a supporter of Charity Water. So if you remember, we had a gap in our coverage from March 1st to March 9th, so we're going to go ahead and choose the from and to dates as March 1st through the 9th. And then the next thing we do is we indicate the URL of the offer. So if you have no special page that you want people's attention brought to, then your standard profile URL is just going to be your website. If you want to customize that, so for example, you're going to have yourwebsite.com/Mother's Day. That's where you're going to have this special offer really highlighted. You would put that in. Otherwise, just leave it with your default URL. Next thing we're going to do is skip off to section 3, which is promo code, and we are going to put in here define if we want a share limit. So if we want to keep this capped in some way to maybe no more than 100 people sharing, or no more than 1,000 people sharing, or no more than 1,500 sharing, whatever, you would be able to set a share limit here, 1,500, let's just say. on that specific offer. If you're instead giving away, whatever, something that you really don't care, if this goes viral and you've got a lot of sharing taking place and driving traffic to your site, then you can go ahead and leave this as unlimited, your discretion. Next thing we're going to look at is promo codes. So if your site only allows for the use of a single promo code with any given offer, you're going to want to choose single multi-use promo code. This means that everybody is going to use the exact same promo code. So in this way, you could put something that is memorable, i.e. Mother's Day, or you could put something that looks random. And we propose make it look random so everyone doesn't simply share this code around, or you don't find it on a website and people are getting this code without going through the work of actually helping to share your message with their friends. So you might just put whatever code you want that looks random, okay? Or you can go ahead, if your back end allows for multiple promo codes on any one offer, then you would use this button here, unique one-time use codes. That means that every single time that somebody shares, they're going to get a promo code that's unique to them. It can't be shared by more than one person, and it won't be something that'll be put on some coupon code, promo code website that everybody just simply goes to. Everyone's getting this promotion because they're being rewarded for sharing your message on social media. If you choose this option, then you get the option of defining up to the first 5 characters. So the default is it's gonna say yay, but if you want to say lion I want everything to start with the word lion, then that's what that would look like. Again, up for you to do. Next, you're going to go off to the final step, which is step 4. Notice we've moved on to the widget preview. And here you're simply going to define the, first of all, the widget position. So is it going to be bottom left, bottom center, or bottom right? You simply define that, and this starts to show what this looks like on your website. So you determine what is it that's going to look best based on everything that's going on in your site. So I'm going to put here bottom right. Auto pop-up simply defines if this is something that is you want to automatically pop up on your site. Auto pop-up timer is after how many seconds, once a customer shows up at this site, will that pop-up happen. So the default here is 2 seconds. Maximum pop-up frequency in hours, so it's set to 1. What this means is if someone is hanging out in your site and they're going from page to page to page, you don't want this pop-up to pop up all the time. You don't want the widget Yaystack Offer to be popping up every single page change that happens. So you can set this to say, hey, no more than once an hour, or no more than once every 24 hours or whatever. That just means that in that period of time, 1 hour or 24 hours or 6 hours or whatever you choose, it's only going to pop up one time during that stay, the first time that they actually show up. If you have a lot going on your mobile site and you don't want this popping up or being visible because it's going to add clutter or confusion to your mobile experience, then you would simply turn this off on mobile. Otherwise, you can leave it on. And then the last thing you get to do is define your widget color. So if you have a specific color scheme, say this lion here is black color, and you say, I've got 3 options. I've got the Yaystack color, which is this blaze orange. I can also choose black, in which case that is black. All the wording here is black, etc. This is all going to be appearing, black buttons, etc. Or I can actually customize that color, and I can make it pink on Breast Cancer Awareness Month or whatever. You can have a lot of fun with exactly what you want this to look like. Okay. Once you're done here, you simply click Create Offer, and that now goes up as a live offer on your site, or rather, it's in the queue to become a live offer on your site. So we go over to, I'm going to go over here. So now when we come on over to the Offers tab, if you look here, we've got this new offer coming up, $10 off, $10 to charity on March 1st to March 9th. And if we pop over here to the calendar view, you'll notice that those dates are now covered. Guys, I hope this has been helpful training. Make it a great day.